Hello to everyone. Welcome to Mary Magdalene and How to Advance Your Soul. This is your Pastor Yeti. Today I say walk your own path. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. You could say now sometimes it's dangerous. Well, yeah. But I think you're possibly aware as you walk through hills, do trails, walk on a high level on mountains, you will see that people go off the path and find other ways to make it shorter or more interesting. That's what we do. So it's not strange that I say to you, walk your own path. It is time to walk your own path in life. You must begin to take up space. You deserve to be here. Walking on the sidelines of life will not get you very far. When you see others walking their path, do not immediately yield to them. Their desires, their needs, their footprints, their space. Walk your path, regardless of who else is walking around you or even in front of you. There is no need to yield. There is room enough for both. Your path is unique to you and for you. Yielding, walking on the edge of the path, walking another's pace or another's path all together will not serve you. Walk in the center of the path. And I'm not saying that you cannot walk together. Hear me well, okay? Because sometimes we walk together. You walk with friends. You do trails with your friends. But here we're talking about your personal life as you walk your journey. It will always be different from other people. Even if you go in amidst of the same goal, it still will split up in two or whatever more. Also remain centered on your path without changing course or yielding when you are faced with the opinion of others. They may judge you, scorn you, and even become determined to shove you off your path. They are just in fear. They have got to remember their own grandness. Do not be concerned with how it looks or what others are thinking of you. Let them look. They are not on your path, and you are not on theirs. If they ask why you walk your path in your own way, simply tell them, this is where I choose to be. It is my choice. And again, I'm talking here about a living new course, finding a new path, a new journey. I'm not saying if I said it is my choice to follow the way down in depression. That's not a good choice. It is also important to know your natural rhythm and speed and follow that. If you speed up in the haste for fear, you are blocking another's pace. Do not. You will lose your wind and become tired. If you slow down because you think or fear you may be moving too fast for yourself, do not. Your own pace will energize you and keep you vital. Let us also share about walking the path of convention. You must walk a path that is different from the one you were told to walk by others, or you won't make a lasting difference and your footprints won't be remembered. The conventional path will keep you as sheep amongst the herd, all doing the same thing, drinking from the same trough, ingesting the same grass, wandering the same hills. Convention says you must all be the same and just follow directions. This is the path of the least risk. It will not allow for you to stand out and share the unique soul that you came here to be. Quiet the voices of others inside your head and only and always listen to your own. And while walking the path of your own soul, allow others the same freedom. When you see another's journey or action or way of living, and you disagree with their choices, simply say, "It is their journey, not mine." Do not speak words of judgment or opinion. Stand back from their path with love in your heart and your ego on the shelf. Do not block their way. Allow others their journey, their lessons, their experiences, and their life. Interfering is one of the most disrespectful acts one can do to another's journey. It houses a much lower vibration and does not resonate with any part of your soul. If you create it for long enough, it will manifest as illness inside your body. Toxic relationships that do not serve the good of all that enter into them will create a lower vibration and manifest illness because it blocks the path of spirit manifesting. Illness resonates with interference. That is what illness is, and it moves against the natural rhythm. To block one's path in any way without being invited is the definition of injury. Many who interfere hold the false belief that they are just being helpful. The acts of interference is not helpful. It is unkind and comes from your ego that is driven there by fear. When you notice yourself wanting to block the path of another, be it with words, thoughts of judgment, or an action, pause and ask yourself one question. What am I so afraid of in this moment that I'm willing to cause injury to another? The first response you hear to this question will be your truth speaking. Do not toss it away, even if you dislike what you hear. Allow the response to inform you and step aside. Move yourself back to your own path and concentrate your energy and time there. There are very few instances when intervention or interference is truly required when you are witnessing the path of another. For instance, small children need to be guided and protected, but not hovered over. When you hover, you are acting out of fear or to meet your own needs. How do you know when you are hovering? You will find yourself standing so closely you are breathing in their energy field. Energetically, and sometimes even physically. Step back and allow them to walk their own path. A flower that has been trodden on cannot bloom. Allow them their natural expression and do not stomp on their true nature and spirit. As they grow with age and maturity, continuously take steps back. They need your guidance and the guidance of others, but not for very long, and not as much guidance as some of you may believe. While watching them grow, always be inclusive of their good opinion and ask them often what would they choose so that they may practice their natural right of free will and choice. Take these responses under real consideration before deciding anything on their behalf. They matter. Listen to them. Only block or protect when truly necessary. When they are in danger for their life, or when something occurs that would cause permanent damage on their path. And then set them free to walk on their chosen path. And when you set them free, release them in reverence. The only two things you have more of than your children is experience and time in this incarnation. You are otherwise equals with your children. They are not yours. They only came through you to receive the unique circumstances, experiences, and gifts that you have to offer them in preparation for their journey. Offer them the tools they will need to walk their own path. Place those that they want to use in their backpack, and then release them. And from that time of release, when they begin to walk their own paths, restrain from opinion, interference, and even support unless you are expressly invited. This is how to walk your own path in this divine life. And so it is. Beautiful, right? I think you quite understand. And sometimes we do interfere too much. And sometimes it's because we love them so much, but sometimes it's also we are afraid that they were choosing something different. But if you step back and watch them, how they grow. And of course, as well as for you and for me and for our children and our friends, if you see that there is such kind of a very deep wrong chosen path or a big mistake, don't step back. Offer your help. So, God bless you in your own path. And may you be blessed as you walk your path and meet others in their path and in your family. Bye-bye.